In the shadowy corners of East London, where the streets echo with ambition and struggle, a boy named Jyden Malik lived unnoticed. At just 16 years old, Jyden was homeless. No address, no family, no plan. Just a duffel bag, a few dreams, and a fire in his heart. His mom, Nadira, had been a seamstress from Hackney. She used to say, "Fashion isn't about money, Jay. It's about telling the world you exist." She passed away when Jyden was 10. After that, life became a revolving door of foster homes, temporary shelters, and sofa surfing with people who eventually stopped picking up his calls. Jyden never gave up on what his mom taught him. Not maths, not science, but how to sew, how to feel fabric with your fingertips and turn scraps into statements. He began collecting fabric from bins behind designer boutiques in Shoreditch. Luxury shops threw away useless scraps. To Jyden, they were treasure. One rainy night, he found a broken sewing machine dumped near a skip. He dragged it to his storage unit, a makeshift shelter he slept in, and spent 3 weeks fixing it using YouTube tutorials watched with borrowed cafe Wi-Fi. Soon, he stitched his first jacket, made from discarded trench coats, umbrella fabric, and bits of bus seat covers. It was wild. It was messy. It was art. He stitched 2 gold letters into the collar. LV, not Louis Vuitton, but Louis V, a name he made up. It sounded expensive. It felt important, and to him, it was. Jyden began selling his pieces at Brick Lane Market, telling customers they were part of a new underground label. He didn't have a website, a logo, or brand strategy, just pure design, raw material, and a fire inside him. One day, a fashion student from Central St. Martin's bought a Louis V jacket for £80 and posted a photo on Instagram. Caption, "Sustainable streetwear meets high fashion. Who is Louis V?" Within days, Jyden's Instagram DMs were full. Stylists, students, influencers, all asking for pieces. His brand name began trending in niche fashion circles. Still, no one knew the truth. He was sewing these garments in a dark, freezing storage unit, using patchwork fabric and a 20-year-old sewing machine. Then came Amelia Rowan, founder of the ethical fashion label Rowan & Co. She tracked Jyden down after recognizing his jacket on an intern. When she found him outside Liverpool Street Station, carrying a duffel bag full of clothes, she didn't flinch. She offered him a chance, an internship, studio access, and mentorship. Jyden didn't ask for charity. He just needed space and stitching time. Within weeks, he was working side by side with some of London's best designers. He launched his first collection titled Displacement, a limited series of jackets, coats, and bags made from recycled sleeping bags, train seats, and old uniforms. Each piece had a QR code sewn inside, linking to the story of a real homeless youth from the UK. The collection went viral. Vogue called it the boldest voice in sustainable fashion you've never heard of until now. Jyden opened his first Louis V store in Shoreditch 2 years later. It was sleek, bold, and minimalist, but at the back of the store was a rack labeled, "Pay what you can." That rack was free for anyone in need, no questions asked. Above the counter, in gold stitching on raw canvas, hung his mother's words, "Style is survival. Never let them tell you otherwise." Today, Jyden Malik is now 23 years old. Louis V is a globally recognized streetwear meets luxury brand known for sustainable fashion with soul. He has dressed artists, activists, and even royalty. But every collection still starts the same way. Jyden sitting with a notebook, sketching in silence, remembering the cold nights when no one saw him. Now the world sees him, and he made sure it would.